Still, the TV champion is Wolfie D. Strange ending right there, but Dundee had been interfering through the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Not directly, but by distracting the referee. Wolfie had a couple of pins and a couple of things happen, like hubcap on top of the head as a result of Dundee's interference and all of that. But the referee makes the reversal. And Bill, I know you're not happy about it. I know you're not happy about it, but that's the way it is. The truth. What? No.
Always the way it is. Wolfie D is a leech. He uses people. He even uses Randy Hales. He's just too dumb to see it. Every time something goes wrong, Dave, every time Wolfie gets beat or something goes wrong, he calls Randy Hales out here and they change it. They done it right then. Jerry Lawler is the rightful owner of that belt.
No, we all saw what happened. You saw what happened. Everybody saw what happened, and the right decision was made.
No, that's another Wolfie D having people... Well...
No, not Wolfie D's fault. He didn't interfere.
Well, he has Randy Hill thinking his way. Now, just all you people out there in TV land, just listen to me 1 minute. Wolfie D is a snake in the grass. He has been from day one. Now, I don't like him, and I don't make no bones about it.
And we know that.
And well, that's fine, but don't just take my word for it. There is other people around here that Wolfie has used and abused and disregarded them like old boots.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just going to prove it to you, Dave. There is people walking around the face of this earth that Wolfie D used, and then when he was done with them, he just kicked them out. You want me to prove it to you?
Yeah, because I can't.
All right. Send him on out here. Come on. There was a team around here called PG-13, and they had 3 of them at one time. Okay. There was 3 of them at one time. When Wolfie D got done with them, he just disregarded them. Well, the one he disregarded first name was... Just bring him on out here and you'll see what I'm talking about. No, it ain't him. Just watch. Come on. Send him on out here. He's a leech and a user. He doesn't... Right here. Now, I ask you remember this guy?
Yeah, I remember Midget D, yeah.
Danny, how are you?
Okay. But I don't think the way you're telling it's necessarily the way it went down.
Who treated you nice when you was PG-13?
You.
When you was around here the last time, okay?
Last time I was around here was Wolfie D.
He treated you bad, right?
And he treated me like dirt. See, I had everything. I had a car. I had a house. I had money. I had money. I had it all till I got with Wolfie D, and he messed my life over.
Now that's another. You know, I'm asking you, what can this little guy do now? Nothing. Wolfie D, he was engaged to be married. You broke that up. He had a nice car. He had a nice home, and he had a nice job. This guy's a computer expert, and you talked him into being in the wrestling business, and when you was done with him, you just cast him aside. Do you ever hear Wolfie talk about his mama? Does he ever?
Not recently, no.
No, but he never does, because he's done with her, too. He's a user and an abuser. Everything he does, he uses and abuses. And there's another guy walking around the face of that he did it to. Not just Wolfie D. There's another guy he did it to. Would you like me to bring him out, too?
Well, you might as well.
All right. Come on. Number 3, come on out here. Come on.
Now, come on. We all know this story. He didn't dump him. He lost a loser leave town match and had to leave. Oh, come on.
All right. Now, but who lost it? It was a masked team around here called the Cyberpunk.
The Cyberpunk.
All right. There was 2 of them. Got beat in a loser leave. But not only that, they got beat before that when they were PG-13. Wolfie D got beat. He was supposed to leave. Randy Hill said, oh, Wolfie, you can't leave. You got to stay here. Put that stupid mask on, called themselves the Cyberpunks, and they stayed. Then Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee beat this man, and Wolfie D, and the both should have left. Randy Hale made him leave, go all the way to Puerto Rico, and kept Wolfie D, and he went out and he won the TV champion. You know why?
That's not exactly the way that was.
He's egotistical, and he wants everything for Wolfie D. He's done with this little guy, and he's done with Jamie Dundee. He thinks he's a big singles wrestler now because he's the TV champion and winning all the things by himself.
Jamie lost the match. Jamie was the one. That was the stipulation, and that's the reason he left. Okay. That's what happened.
All right, if you want to believe...
And you were the one screaming for it to happen.
Well, he was arrested. Nothing to do with personal. I wanted rid of Wolfie D and they never told him to go. Did he ever call you in Puerto Rico?
Not one time, Dave, did Wolfie D ever pick up the phone and say, how you doing, Ice? Do you need anything? Anything I can do for you? You're out of work. I'm still working. Can I do something for you? Not one time did he call me, Dave. Not
Who called you?
Bill Dundee called and said,
That's
Jamie,
right.
You're my son, man. You're out of work. Is there anything I can do for you? I said, I need a little help, and he helped me out, Dave. That's what he did.
What?
And I told him that Wolfie D was not going to call him. I told him he wasn't really his friend. The reason they got in this business to start with is what? Because I brought Jamie around. He met Wolfie D running around somewhere, and they made a tag team. And then they find this little guy here. Wolfie D usually abuses him and throws him out. What can little Danny do with that thing now?
All right, well, I suspect we're going to hear more of exactly the way the story did occur, because here is Wolfie D right here. Have you been listening to all this?
Unfortunately, and I'm really not believing what I'm hearing. First of all, Danny, you're right. I had nothing to do with you. You were hanging around with Jamie long before I ever met you, and then we brought you in and we give you my name, and you're going to say that I ruined your life. If anybody ruined your life and talked you into coming along with us, it was one of these two right here. It wasn't me. I didn't even know you. But I was happy to have you along, and I treated you good. And if you sit here and say I didn't, you're a liar. No, I don't even... Midge, just come on, man. Just come on. Just come on. Just come on. Yeah, don't sweat me, Midge.
No, you use and abuse.
Jamie, and you're going to sit here and say that I never picked up the phone and called you...
I'm doing good. I'm back, man. I'm
Jamie,
doing fine.
Jamie, just hang on a second. Hang on a second. There's 100 million hotels in Puerto Rico. Now, who beat you, first of all? Who beat you to made you leave town? It was this man right here, not me. You made the decision to go to Puerto Rico. Now, there's 100 million motels down there. I don't know where you were staying. You just up and left. I still have the same phone number. I still live in the same house. And you, my friend, could have picked up the phone and called me if you wanted to talk to me.
Well, he didn't get you on the phone because you're too busy talking to that long drink of water Randy Hills. The man probably...
Why don't you quit instigating? You're just out here trying to cause a bunch of commotion, and what you need to do is stand there and keep your mouth shut. Now, Jamie, if you got a problem with me and you can talk about it or whatever, man. It don't matter. Don't listen to him. He's sitting here brainwashing you, and you know this guy. Man, I don't know this guy. Come on.
No, you know, I'll tell you why you don't know him, because you don't need him no more. You knew him, but you don't know him now, because he got nothing that you want. You done spent it all, wore his car out. Don't know him.
Hey, Bill, he said he don't know me. See, I'm one of the PG-13.
That's right.
You're one of them, and he's one of them, and I'm one of them. And you just own me, and you just own him.
If you don't need him no more, then you're a punk that always been one, and I don't like you. And they're wising up to you, Wolfie.
Look, why don't you stand there and keep your mouth shut? Now, you ain't had too much to say so far. That must mean that he's putting all these thoughts into your head because you ain't said much. Now, this is your dad, and I know that, and I've never tried to come between you. And speaking of phone calls, how many times have you told me riding up down the road, when I was growing up, Wolfie, my dad was on the road, I was at home with my mom, and my dad never called me. My dad was never there. You've told me 100 times he wasn't a good daddy to you. Now, what's that about? Now you're going to sit here and side with him over me? The guy that has been a lot of places with you. I've been to Mexico with you, Puerto Rico. We went to Monday Night Raw. We've been all over the world. And we didn't make a name for ourselves because of Dundee. We made a name for ourselves as PG-13, and half the world don't even know that this is your stinking daddy.
That's true. Wait. That's right, Wolfie. You're exactly right. But you see, if you want to get technical, how did PG-13 begin? Jamie Dundee, JC Ice, got you and said, Wolfie D, let's go see Jerry. And we knocked on the door of the big mansion. We said, please give us a chance, man, and let's show you what we got. And, of course, Jamie Dundee, JC Ice made us what we are today. I took us to Monday Night Raw. I made us a tag team champions. And ever since I've been gone and you got a television belt, you don't care what happened to me and my family. You don't care about PG-13 no more because you're a big TV champion now.
You're sitting here telling me you made PG-13?
Yeah,
I believe I was wearing these shorts just a little bit before you were. And I believe if we take a look at the pictures from when we started, I believe I'm the one who has carried this team. I've gone long ways. I've gone to the gym. You sit at home, drink beer, and smoke cigarettes.
Well, that may be true, but I'm telling you that I made this team, man. I put 100% of effort.
Hold on. Time out. Just stop. JC, this is getting totally out of hand. He's fixing to try to hit me or something. I'm not doing this. Look. Just hang on. Just shut up. Jamie, if you want to talk about this, if you want PG-13 to finish this thing, let's do like we've done 100 times before. Let's calm down. Let's get off the air. Let's go back there and talk about this. Because he's making up a lot of dirt about me. He's making up all kinds of dirt. And if you want to get down to it...
Dundee punching Wolfie D here. Now Jamie jumping on Wolfie, look out. Dundee's got the man right in the head. Midget D has jumped in there.
Come on.
3 against 1.
Dundee, Bill Dundee, Jamie Dundee, and Midget D all jumping on Wolfie. Goodness gracious.
Wolfie D on the floor. Dundee standing on him. Midget D, JC Ice, Jamie Dundee are jumping on him. Here comes help. Brian Christopher and Miss Petra. Look out.
Look out, Dave. Midget D runs over and finally out along with Dundee. And Jamie Dundee, and what in the Sam Hill got into Dundee
Well,
and
it's Bill. I mean, it's Bill Dundee that's tried to keep this whole thing stirred up, keep friction between Wolfie D and JC Ice all the way through, and that's what he's doing here again. While he attends to Wolfie, let's take a break. We'll be back with more in a moment.